All right, I'm Andrew Prell with Silicon Nexus Project. I've got 20 minutes worth of slides and 5 minutes to get through them, so we're just going to burn right through this. So my team comes out of the original Atari, Nintendo, Namco, and Sega. Been in video games since I've been 12, and that's kind of what brings us into this space. And as we all know, video games are a third of the planet, but the unique thing is they're now known as 100% digital, which when I saw that in Forbes, I'm like, they've always been digital. What they were talking about is now it's all downloadable content, there's no more discs, there's no more physical things to hand out. So that's what we deal with is downloadable content, and we make them into NFTs. We use our Droid token and third-party NFTs. Anybody here know what an NFT is? Just kidding. So the old model for customer acquisition in video games is basically outspend your competition. Machine Zone, Game of War, Fire Age. Who played that here? Anybody? Okay. It cost them about $200,000 to build that cell phone game. And $44 million, including a Super Bowl ad, to make it one of the #1 sellers. That's 99.5% player acquisition costs. And that's not really an outlier because almost every video game that has made it, that has been super successful, it's over half their budget goes to either player acquisition or player retention. So they spend all this money, they get the gamers into the game, and the gamers do what? They grind everything out, and they earn items that they trade around with all their friends. How much does the item cost the game to make after they've made the game? Nothing. So the new model, we believe, is if you can get the players to choose the video game items over something else, then they're going to download the game and play it. So then the question becomes, where can you find the right set of circumstances constantly to where these players will pick your video game item over something else, which is the active participation that is needed to get them to download your video game and play it. So as it turns out, in the out-of-home entertainment industry, anybody here ever go to like a Chuck E. Cheese or a Dave & Buster's and play skee ball and win tickets? Winning the tickets are a blast, right? 500 million players a month worldwide trade tickets for prizes that suck. Okay? And that's where we come in. Is we compete with those physical prizes, the plastic junk, with actual NFTs or video game items that can retain value. And yeah, that's a dance out of Fortnite, so. So effectively, I mean, we turned ourselves into a green company because we get rid of the plastic crap, right? So that's player acquisition as a service. And we built the Prize Nexus, which you've seen one up in the upper corner. If anybody has not seen it, we're right up the steps there. We also have the trade binder, which is the mechanism they need to leave the arcade with the item. And then we have an online marketplace. We have about 10 partners right now. I'm running out of time. So we took this to IAAPA, where there was over 40,000 locations. And we left there with a demand of 6,000 locations. Now, 6,000 locations is about 60 million players a month trading tickets for prizes that suck. So right now we're installing the first 10, and we believe the future is digital, that we'll get those 500 million people eventually in the next 5 years to be trading them for non-fungible tokens. Our end goal is to get all that installed before the end of 2021. This gives you some numbers of what that means as far as people a month. And yeah, if you have any questions, Andrew Prell, I'll be up in the upper deck in the back corner. Thank you.